Hey Flosstube!
Hi Flosstube!
Welcome to our channel about cross-stitch called HathawayStitchers. We are sisters, and Hathaway is the name of the street that we grew up on. So we are going to do super fast intros, and then we're going to dive right in and have some thank yous and some finishes and starts and whips and haul and plans. And plans. I always forget plans, which makes sense because she's the planner.
Well,
I'm not.
I try to be,
Yeah.
but it's...
So super fast intro. My name is Erinn. My pronouns are she, her, and my Instagram is Cozy Town Stitches.
My name is Amity. My pronouns are also she, her, and my Instagram is Boomerang Stitches.
So first, we have a few thank yous. We had some people that very kindly mentioned us in their Flosstube videos that we wanted to thank. So Sara from Stitching Jet mentioned us as we were filming our last episode, and
literally as we were filming.
Like, turned the phone off from recording and saw that she had mentioned us. So sorry it's been so long, but wanted to say thank you.
Yeah.
She listed us in the Flosstubers she's been watching, and she is stitching some really cute Shannon Christine designs.
The mugs of the month.
Yes, I'd never seen those.
I hadn't either.
Yeah,
they're so
super cute.
And she does a lot of, she's like full coverage and a lot of other projects too.
Yeah. I'm intimidated by full coverage. Like it. Oh yeah. It's not like I never say never. But it stresses me out.
You have one.
Do I?
Yeah. This full coverage you bought from Across Stitch the Globe from Stephanie.
Oh, does it count?
Yeah, it's full coverage.
Oh, okay. Well then,
right?
Never mind.
There's no like size requirement. It's
okay.
just like that it's a full coverage.
Oh, okay. Well then, I'm intimidated by giant full coverage. Like, this is 700 by 6,000. Yeah. I've heard that they're just a completely different kind of stitching. So maybe someday I'll get brave. You have one. Yeah,
I do. 1, 2. My squid.
You have 3 because you have one cross stitch.
3. Okay.
Look. Anyway. Also, thank you to the Stitching Owl who mentioned us also in Flosstubers she's been watching. She stitches a lot of birds.
She does.
Like you.
She does.
And has a giant, like, so pretty stained glass owl she's working on.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I don't know if she said in the couple I watched like how long she's been working on it.
Oh, it'd be interesting to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's doing some prairie birds by the Prairie Schooler that I bought last time. I went to keepsakes that are on my list to start.
Yeah.
She finished into ornaments.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah. And then Laura from Stitching by the Shore, who is stitching the black vintage sampler that Amity is working on. So pretty.
Yep. Hers is on like an aqua blue.
Yeah.
And just like, it is gorgeous. And it makes me want to stitch on mine more. She has a goal to finish hers this year. And I think she's close. She'll do it.
But you'll finish yours this year, right?
Oh, 100%. Working on it like an hour every Friday.
There you go.
For Half Force Friday.
Yeah. I forgot Half Force Friday again.
You didn't upload? You took a picture.
I know. I cannot remember these day of the week things. I'm so bad at it.
Do you need me to remind you?
Yes.
Okay.
I am subscribing to reminders.
Okay.
Please. Thank
I will
you.
Remind you.
Yeah. And then
because you had good progress. Well, you'll show it in here, but
yeah. And then Stephanie and Allison, of course, at Cross Stitch the Globe, who very kindly mentioned us and then talked about the secret SAL that we're doing in their Flosstube University. We'll talk about the SAL a little bit.
And they're both joining in.
Yes. Yeah. And I don't think we were the first to do that, probably, a secret SAL, but had never heard of it and were stitching one night and thought it would be fun. So
yeah, it sounded like a fun idea.
Yeah. More to come about that in a little bit. And then our friend Julie at Julie and Stitches, who mentioned us in her last episode. She is like Amity's bird stitching buddy.
She is.
Yeah.
She's so good. She has so many good projects going on.
Yeah. And then last but definitely not least, Melanie and Michael from Uplift Stitches, who seem like the loveliest people.
How are people so nice?
I know. Yeah.
like they're just so genuinely nice.
Yes. So kind. And I wish everyone, I just want to have I want to hang out with everyone. That'd be cool. Yeah.
Like a retreat?
Oh.
Go
yes.
out and stitch.
I have this crazy concept. Yes, like a retreat. Yeah. Well, I've not been to a retreat yet.
I haven't either.
But we will be at StitchCon weekend day.
That's right.
Heyo.
You and your hand.
I can't help it.
I love it.
Yeah. So yes, thank you. They talked about the Secret Sal. Melanie is going to be joining us in April. We're very excited.
She also just celebrated a birthday and had
Happy
a birthday start. I think, is it her 40th?
I don't know.
I apologize if that's wrong.
Yeah.
But I think it is because I remember because I was like, oh, I just turned 40.
Oh.
Like in August.
Yeah.
But that was sticking out in my head. So if not, I'm sorry.
Well, either way, happy birthday.
Yeah.
No matter which birthday it is.
It's true.
Yeah.
And she started And a Forest Grew, which
it's so pretty.
It's so good. And that's on my list to start later this year, but I might bump it up.
Do it.
If that just happens, if I see something, I'm like, oh, I'm going to move that up a few months.
That's how it happens. Yeah. So thank you so much to all of them. Thank you to all of you. If you're new here, we're so excited you're here. We're excited you found us. If you've seen us before and you're back, we're so excited you're here.
Yep.
And to anyone who views and commented and subscribed and followed us on Instagram and shared our posts, a huge thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and we are so very excited that we have 500 subscribers.
Yep, we hit it.
I know. It's crazy.
It's amazing. Like, it's unreal to think about that many people want to hear us talk about our cross
stitch.
That's
a lot of people. Like, think about 500 people showing up at your house. Like, that's a ton of people.
That is.
Yeah. Anyway.
So thank you
to everyone. And we will talk more about the 500 subscribers in a little bit.
Yep.
Cool. And so we're going to jump into finishes. We each had one finish. And Amity is going to talk about hers first.
Yep. I actually have already packed mine away. After
no room.
After our finish parade, I'm so proud of myself. I got everything organized. I put it back, and then we were sitting here, and I was like, I needed to show that. So it's packed away. But it was the Yule Sal by Witch's Garden Crafts, and I did that on 32 count Stormy Night Lugana. We'll insert.
Yeah, we'll have a picture.
We'll have a picture. Yep. I say it every time. Did the called for except the golds the yellows I made gold, and I didn't do the back stitching on the guy.
That's right. On Santa.
On Santa.
Yeah.
On the guy.
The guy. The Christmas guy.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
I thought it was funny. I posted on Instagram and I was like, 2 months late, but I finished. And there was a comment that was like, were you 2 months late or 10 months early?
Yes.
And it was Jamie from Cross Stitch and Chill. And I was like, you are brilliant.
That's the vibe.
That's the vibe I want.
Yes.
I'm just way ahead of schedule.
Yeah.
So.
And then I had a start and finish.
Yes.
Just this adorable little bird who is cross stitching, and he messed up his counting on the bottom. So
he's adorable.
Isn't it? It's just such a cute little pattern. So this is by Luminous Fiber Arts. It's 18 count latte from Fiber on a Whim with all the called for floss. And there's like these little details that you do at the end, like the back and forth to make it look like thread on the little bobbin.
That is adorable.
Right? And like the little pins coming out of the tomato pin cushion, which are hard to see, but yeah. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. Just a cute little finish. Look at me stitching a bird.
I know. I'm jealous. I probably will end up doing that one at some point.
It's a paper pattern, so you can have it if you want it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, those were our finishes. We're going to jump right into our whips. No, our starts. I'm all out of sorts. This is like our 4th time attempting to start this video.
It's been a rough day.
We kept laughing about something, so the blooper reel is going to be longer than the actual video. Probably. Maybe. But anyway, now we'll have starts.
Okay.
Yes.
I only had 4 this time.
Yeah.
So,
slacking over there.
Yeah. Okay, my first one was After the Roses by Ink Circles. And this is stitched on 32 count. I'm going to put it over here so you have room for a picture. I remembered.
You did it.
I did it. 32 count Gingerbread Lugana by Picture This Plus. Yep. And this has been really, really fun to stitch. I think I'm going to really enjoy the symmetry.
Yeah.
But I can 100% appreciate why people do these as round robins. Because that's a lot.
I've heard it's a lot of thread changes, like color changes.
Yeah. There was quite a... Well, this the part I did, didn't have a ton yet, but there are so many.
I love it on that fat. Like, that's a really...
You helped me choose that fabric.
Good
no
job.
wonder you
Good job, Erinn. Yeah.
I had the fabric and I was like, what do I put on this?
Yeah. I think it's really pretty.
I love it. Oh, and Erinn made me a new bag.
Yes, bag day.
Bag day. Look at the sparkles on there. Look at this.
It's like the emoji. It's my favorite emoji, the sparkles.
And then, of course, the best part of the birds.
Birds. Bird bag.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. My next one was a birthday start that I did for my daughter. She turned 4 last week.
Yeah.
Feels like a month. But it's Zombie Unicorn. And this one is by... I did not put who it was by.
Oh, we'll pop it up there.
I'll pop it up there.
It's always on Etsy.
It's always on the images we put up. I apologize for that.
It's I'm so proud of this because you thought you were gonna hate opalescent fabric.
It's on opalescent fabric.
It's so pretty.
I didn't think I was gonna hate it. I thought it was gonna be harder to stitch on.
Oh, like to see. Are you using a light pad or anything?
Just my normal overhead light.
Okay.
No light pad, but yeah, it's stitched on. What is it? 32 count opal amphitrite. I had to look it up.
I've got like pronunciation written out on our
and
notes.
I still can't say it right. Linen by Under the Sea Fabrics, and I am 4.2% done. So I'll probably keep this out and do like a stitch, like a strand or something every day, just to get it done for her. But she picked it out. Has she seen it? She saw that I started the pattern and got very excited because she picked it out. It was very much her style.
It is the brightest, shiniest thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
But she will love... Oh, speaking of brightest and shiniest, we're like on a bag kick today.
Yeah. Well, you needed a shiny bag.
Erinn made this specifically for this project. And look at that. Can you tell? It's stitched in metallic. Like the...
Oh, like there's... I didn't know you could use iridescent thread on a sewing machine. And turns out you can.
Yeah. So
make
she
shiny bags.
Made the most perfect bag for my daughter's project. And my daughter loves cats.
Yep.
And pretends she's a cat often.
She really does.
I don't know. So,
yeah,
the cutest little cat bag. So thank you very much.
Of course. Anything for her. Next up is something we both started but can't show, unfortunately, because it is our secret style. Yep. So we started Garden of Zig by Ink Circles on March 1st.
Yep.
Yes, on March 1st. Started that, and super fast. Maybe heard this. You've heard this if you've seen our videos before. You choose your own floss, you choose your own fabric, nothing can be called for, and you stitch it from March 1st and hopefully finish by May 31st, and then we will have a reveal. So we
have like the best group of people so far.
Yes, it's so much fun.
It's so much fun. We have a group chat, and there are some people that aren't in the group chat that are still participating, and it's just so fun to get to know everyone a little more, because we can't talk about the project, but we can talk about other things.
That's true. Good point. Yeah.
It's been really fun to get to know people more. And
yeah, agreed.
And it's also fun because people will be like, I'm at 25%, and I'm like, I'm at 2%.
Yes. I just hit 2. Wow.
So there are several people that are going to finish before us. But
that's fine. It's not a race.
That's right.
Yeah. And if anyone else wants to stitch it, definitely still have time.
Yep.
But you need to let Amity know, because she might work everyone's initials into hers.
Yes, I need to ask people if they're okay with it, and two, what their initials are going to be, because I'm going to try and chart them.
Yeah, that'll be fun. So, that is our. Oh, and can't show that, but I'll show the bag I made for mine, which is just this metallic cotton, and then some vintage perfume bottles.
Why do I always want to call them potion bottles?
I don't know. They remind me our grandma Gma had a ton of Avon perfume bottles sitting around, and they remind me of those.
Yeah.
So.
That's good.
Yeah. I don't know. They can be potions if you want.
I don't know why. I just always think potions.
That's cool.
My children, probably.
Yeah, probably.
All right.
It's long dog sampler time.
It is.
Long dog sampler hour.
Long dog sampler hour. My first long dogs start was for, I'm going to get this wrong. Oh, Act of God Sal 2024. And this is with Gail at gw.stitching.depot on Instagram. And I am obsessed with this one. I think I say that about pretty much all of them. But I really, really enjoy the colors that I chose for this one.
Is that all 5 colors shown?
Yes.
Have you done all 5? Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if you'll be able to tell. Well, I'll show the floss in a minute. But 18 count Ada, white Ada, as always. This is Act of God by Long Dog Sampler. And I did struggle with the colors on this. How many palettes did we go through?
It was a lot, especially with purple.
I was just like trying to find like, and at one point for like a solid 12 hours of my life,
I knew it wasn't going to work last. I knew it. Like
I was like, I am going to do all called for, just as I go, choose as I go.
Yeah. Well, you mean called for, like, if it's red in the pattern, you're going to make it.
Oh, what did I say called for?
You said called for.
I didn't mean called for. I meant stash.
Okay.
Like everything, like stitch from stash.
Yep.
And
then
then
wing it.
And wing it. And that lasted about 12 hours, and I stressed the whole time. And so I was like, nope, I have to make a palette.
Yep.
So I did. I was very happy with it.
It is really pretty.
It's got Gentle Art, Classic Colorworks, Color and Cotton, and DMC. And I think it's so pretty.
Yeah.
And I'm excited. Like, I love working on this one. And I've got probably 50% of it mapped out of like where the colors are gonna go. See, I could never have done.
Yeah.
I could never have done.
You don't have to go against your nature. Just
It's true.
just go with what feels right.
White data and 5 colors.
Yes.
Done.
Planned out in advance.
Done.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I love that one.
That's really pretty.
Okay.
All right. Your next long dog sampler.
Next long dog sampler. I started for the long dog leap year Sal, and I didn't grab the book.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay. This is Blue to Sax by Long Dog Sampler, and it is from the book.
I know what that is now.
Yes, you
Anybody
do.
taught me.
But I was gonna show it. Darn it. Oh well, next time. This is on 32 Count Dark Cobblestone Lugana by Zweigart, and I just wanted to do something different for this one because I felt like I hadn't seen many people do the pattern. I wanted to do something fun, and I picked all silks, and I don't have them here to show. Maybe I'll put the picture up.
Yeah.
The ones I picked.
Yeah.
But I stitched the gold, and I think it's too bright.
I'm the wrong person to ask about too bright. Like,
This is true. So I didn't get much progress because I like halted because I was like, I'm not sure about this gold.
I think, like, hold on. Hold it close so people can see the gold.
Okay.
And maybe people can... I don't think it's too bright at all. I think it's so pretty.
I think it's too bright with everything else.
Can we do a floss tube floss toss? Where
We're
let us know if you think the gold's too bright. Would you swap it for like a darker gold?
Well, there's 2 gold tones, and that's the darker one. So I'm worried that the lighter one's going to be even brighter, and it's going to throw me off. So I think I would love to find, to replace the 2 golds, maybe like a deep teal and maybe like a gray. Like a dark gray, not black, but like...
What about a darker gold? And
I'd quit pushing the gold.
I just think it's so pretty. I like gold.
I don't know. I'm not to it yet.
Okay.
I'm not to where...
It's a lot of stitching for you to not love it.
Yeah.
So
I will be.
Okay.
By next time, I will have the perfect palette.
there you go. My turn with my very first long dog sampler.
Yes. I'm so proud.
I know. So Amity has inspired me in the best way because hers are always so pretty. And she is being very kind and letting me stitch a pattern from the book. So I am stitching Rouge de Saxe, and I am doing 4 silks because I like even numbers, not odd. Or not 4 silks, sorry, 4 colors. So it is Night Stalker's Calling is the blue, and then the gold and the brightest pink I could find, which I am just so in love with.
It's so good.
Oh, thank you. Silks for You, and then Winter Prairie from Color and Cotton. So
It's so good.
and I love this pattern. I love the message on it. We'll pop it up.
Yeah, we'll have a picture.
Yeah. So all my critters are going to be pink. All the words are going to be gold, and then the rest will be a mix of that like Winter Prairie and blue. It is on 16 count Space Rock Ada from Bestitch Me, and I didn't get as much done as I had hoped on it, but got to start it on the leap day for the leap day Sal.
Yeah.
So, I think hold on.
What?
We're gonna see. I'm stitching a lot of birds. Just telling. There's a bird.
Yeah.
I finished a bird.
Long dog sampler, bird.
Yeah.
I'm slowly.
It's happening.
I'm slowly
Yeah.
converting you to my interest.
There you go. Yep. So that is my long dog.
Yay.
Yeah.
Ah, I'm excited.
Yeah. Oh wait, and it lives in
This bag is so
the most
pretty.
amazing bag from Patchwork Crossing.
The critters.
Look at all those little critters and the beets, or beets, whatever they are, or eggs. There's a little nest with little bird eggs and butterfly. I just think it's so pretty. So this is the perfect spring bag. Yeah, and I'm
I love that.
kind of bummed I didn't get to do more on that one. But I started a new job this week, which I'm loving so far.
Yeah.
But it has been a lot onboarding and things and getting ready.
You've been working like 12 plus hour days.
That's
so
true.
it's
But it's been good. Yeah. And I will segue for a second that I'm going to start traveling a lot for just to get caught up on things. So if anyone has any tips on how to cross stitch on a plane, please let me know. I know I did get some little adorable little baby scissors.
They're so cute.
That are like
the
TSA
cutest
compliant. They're so cute. But yeah, any tips you have, I would welcome them. So we have one more start.
One tip would be don't take your long dog probably.
That's fair.
Or any other like
Or like,
cabinet.
pardon
You
me,
have,
seatmate.
like,
Here's my.
can it fit
giant-
in an 8x8 Q snap? That would probably be good.
That's smart. Yeah. Okay.
All right, my turn. Oh my goodness. Okay. So my Saturday start for this morning, I had my whole morning planned out.
Oh, and Amity does a new start every Saturday.
Oh yes, sorry, yeah. For this year,
Yeah.
that is my focus. I'm doing all the starts, and so my new start for this morning, I had it all planned out. My morning was planned out. We're filming earlier than we normally would film. We normally film like the afternoon for better lighting and all that,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
we're planning on going to Keepsakes after this to stitch.
After this, yeah.
So we're filming a little earlier, so I had my morning mapped out, and it was going as planned. Everything was great. The kids were up. They ate breakfast. Okay.
Oh no.
I haven't told you this.
No.
Okay. It explains why my start is so sad. So I'm just gonna briefly describe it. So kids were done with breakfast and it was almost stitching time, and my daughter was still finishing her milk. So she was.
Oh no. Okay.
This is so on brand for her. Like, you're not even gonna be surprised.
Yeah.
She's a free spirit, but so I like stepped out of the kitchen for literally like 30 seconds. I was grabbing something out of the living room, which is right beside it. And you know when it's like, anyone who's ever been around a kid, if it's silent, like check it out.
Too quiet.
So like I was out and I was in, and I stepped back into the kitchen, and she said, I really like pouring milk on my hair.
Who doesn't?
And I was like, what? She looked like she had taken a bath in milk. Like, how is there that much milk? It's not like I gave her like a 32-ounce cup.
Here's your gallon of milk for you.
Like, it was what was left in her sippy cup. Erinn, oh my gosh, Erinn.
Oh no.
The amount of milk this child had on her, it was on the kitchen.
I thought you were going to say she somehow poured milk all over like the fabric for it.
Oh,
Your start.
No,
I was like, how in
no.
the world?
No.
That sounds like her.
Yeah.
She's like a wildling. It's great.
Yeah, she is. Yeah. I asked, so like, my stitching time was now milk removal time. I didn't have a lot of time to stitch on it.
Yeah.
But I asked her why, and she said, I wanted to see if my hair would turn white.
That's actually kind of smart.
It is. I was like, okay.
We got, like, she wanted pink hair for her birthday party. So we got like little kid pink hair dye that just lasted for a day. So we dyed her hair pink.
It's still pink. It's lasted for a week so far.
Well, no, it said 5. Remember, it was like 5
Oh,
chances.
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So it makes sense. Now she wants white hair.
Yeah. So anyway,
That's adorable.
that is why my start is so sad, but it's also literally sad.
Oh, sad.
This is sad radish, which referred to as saddish.
Saddish. Yep.
By Murder Puffin on Etsy. Like, everything about this I love.
Yeah.
I was like obsessed with it when I first saw it, and I was like, it has to have a backstory or something. Like, this has to be like a saying that I've never heard of. It's sadder than a store-bought radish. I googled it, nothing came up.
Oh, just adorable.
I just love it so much.
Sad.
Sad is my literal sad
Look,
start.
you've got radish. I've got a beet bag.
Oh, but look at this.
All the root vegetables.
Hold on.
Oh,
I switched it to this bag
That makes
you had
sense.
made because
Yep.
it has to. It has to live
Yep.
in that.
meant to be.
Even though it's giant for this. But
It's okay.
so anyway, that was my morning.
Fun.
Good times.
Yep. All right, those are our starts.
Yeah.
We are going to jump into whips. So last video we did what I am now calling our whip of the weeks. Because each one of us picked a whip for the other person to, not an official focus project, just give a little extra attention to. So last week, my niece, who loves milk and dyeing her hair white, chose cabin in the woods for me because it was a giant house with 3 spots, which is what she calls skunks. And I did not get to stitch the skunks. I wanted to. But
you made, like, the progress that you made is amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, I was at 4% last time, and now I am at 12.3%.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a big jump. And a duck.
Yeah, and a duck. Look at, it's so cute. Another bird.
Yeah, see?
It's happening.
It's happening, and I love every
Yeah,
second
the
of
bird
it.
takeover. I may have stitched more birds this time than you.
Maybe.
We'll do the
Yeah,
math.
maybe.
We'll get back on you. So last time I just had a window, and so I did like flower pots in the door, and I started this little stone walkway and this adorable little duck. So
So good.
it's so much fun. I really like that.
Mm-hmm.
And our stitchy friend Alex, who is Stitch Alex ONG on Instagram, is stitching that with us.
Yeah. She started in a different spot too. She's already done the
She's
skunks.
on the skunks. Yeah.
Yeah, she started like bottom right-ish.
Yeah, and then Amity started on like the
chimney
farther to the right. Yeah.
House.
Or left, I mean. Yeah. So yeah, we're all stitching different sections of it, which is fun. It is a big pattern. Like that's 12%, only 12%.
It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Okay, so last video, Erinn chose Visiting a Fairy Tale for me by Forest Embroidery. And I feel like I made decent progress.
Yeah, like the sun's new. The
little
plant's
star.
new. Yeah.
This is new in the sun.
Yeah.
But this is on 32 count. Cappuccino, I believe. Yeah, Cappuccino Lugana by Fiber on a Whim. And I got to 13.38%.
Excellent. I think it's so pretty.
I love it.
Yeah.
I might take this to Keepsakes today.
It's a good one.
I started it at Keepsakes.
Yep.
The first time we went.
There you go.
Yeah.
I always forget my fabric. 16 count Fog Ada and full conversion on Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to take that one today.
yay.
I was trying to decide, and I think that would be a good one.
I like that.
Yep.
Okay. Next one is Sal that we both started. It's With Love by Modern Folk Embroidery. And so I did a lot on this in February for Pink February stitching. And it's funny because I did the inside of the triangle and we did the outside of the triangle.
So together,
yeah, if you put them, imagine these together.
We made some great progress together on finishing one.
Yeah. So mine is on 16 count Pink Chocolate from To Stitch Me with the called for Roxy Floss Co. floss. And I was at 12% last time and now I'm at 18%.
Okay. Mine is on 32 count Stone Lugana by Fiber on a Whim. And I did a conversion because I wanted teal instead of blue. But this is Classic Colorworks Cherry Cobbler, I believe. The pink will be Gentle Art Coral Reef, and the teal will be Tartan Plaid by Classic Colorworks.
And you're color completing.
I am, yeah. This was supposed to be my Pink February stitching, but I did red because I didn't think that through. So I'm just going to start with red.
Still counts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it
This
can
is
be
fun. I love it.
It can be red March stitching.
That doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't. But all
So,
right.
my turn again. Oh my
Your
god.
gigantic one.
And it doesn't have a grind guard. It is a hot mess. It is a hot mess, but we're just going to show it. It's fine.
But the stitching is
You're
beautiful.
here for the stitching, not the presentation of it, I guess.
Yep.
But this is Everflowering Garden by Forest Embroidery. And since last time, all I've done is literally like this little plant coming out of there. This is another one that like I only have worked on it for limited time on Forest Friday. It's going to take me like 10 years.
It's huge.
This is on 32. I'm on a dark cobblestone kit.
I was just thinking how much I like that.
It's 32 count dark cobblestone Lugana by Zweigart. And it's 0.95%.
It's so big.
It's so big. I love it. I'm doing this as a stitch along with Sara, who's Millennial Stitchers. Stitchers.
Yes.
Sometime. And I just have to publicly apologize that I'm the worst Sal partner. Like, she'll send me a message like, how are things going? And I'm like, oh.
They're going.
I put in like 10 stitches, but
yeah.
It'll get there. It'll get there.
Yeah.
And she is making great progress on hers. I love to watch the progress. So, and we're both excited. I was like, I just want to get to a fun bird, there's like a really fun, colorful bird that we both want to get to, but she's going to get there way faster.
How far is it from the bottom where you
way
started?
fast. It's at the top.
Oh.
I have to like do that whole plant going up and then
Oh
like,
gosh.
to the side.
Okay, well, you get to look forward to the bird for a long time.
At this rate, yes, a very long time.
Yeah.
But it's been fun.
Yeah. My next thing that I worked on was Quaker Bells by From the Heart Needle Art by Wendy. It's on 18 count vintage country mocha. It's a paper pattern, so I don't know the percentage, unfortunately. But last time I just had I heard, so I added the bells. I added a bird.
Okay.
And I started this red kind of motif there at the bottom. So I really like this. Again, I love the gold.
It's so pretty.
I love
the conversion you did on that. It's really pretty.
Yeah. So yeah, I think I'm gonna finish this soon. This might be a good plain project, right?
Oh yeah.
It's small.
Yeah.
It's only 3 colors. Oh, it's a paper pattern. Anyway, we'll see. Maybe I'll try that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So back to you.
Right, back to me. This one I feel like I've shown the same ones over and over.
That's what work in progress is.
I
You
know,
work
but
on it.
like I need to maybe pick different ones to work on.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
We'll see.
Yeah.
But this is going to be Grace and Peace by the Artsy Housewife, and I put them together, and I finished the Grace side. So it's like a finish.
Ish. We've dubbed a new
Kind
thing.
of. Oh, finish-ish.
It is a finish-ish.
Ish.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's so fun.
Yeah.
Like, I am obsessed with it. I love, like, how this is a completely different style flower than this, and it works.
Yeah.
Like, I just love this pattern so much. So I can say that I now know I'm over 50%.
That's true.
Because I can never...
Yeah, because you're past the middle.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I'm excited.
Yeah.
And this is one that is on... Why do I always forget this? 32 count cream and sugar, Lugana by Fiber on Whim.
Called for floss.
Called for floss.
That
And
is so-
still goal is to finish by May.
Nice.
Yeah. I think I'll get there. I love it.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
You again. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Black Vintage Sampler.
Yay.
And this one is on the most gorgeous piece of banana oil fabric. One of the most gorgeous pieces of fabric. Alforce Friday. I spent like an hour and I want to devote more time, but I came up and I did this because I'm trying to work my way over to that lady with the umbrella I mentioned. I want to see if it falls.
It's in a good spot.
Where I think it's going to fall.
It's really
And
fun.
also, this whole section here, I have to frog because I'm like one stitch over,
no.
and it's
You can't fudge it on that.
It's gonna like throw everything off.
Boo. I like you. I'm just gonna do other stuff.
Yeah,
We'll come back to that.
But that's a problem for future me.
Yes.
I'm not dealing with that now.
Maybe next Friday.
Yeah. I don't think we said yet though. We keep mentioning Alforce Friday. That is was created by Allie Z is Crafty and Stitchy Sara Reads on Instagram. And it's just you work on Alforce projects on Fridays.
I like it.
I feel like that's the only rules. That's what I've been taking.
Sometimes people post them. I forget every time.
Yeah.
So.
But I love it. Like I feel like I don't mind that it's taking me forever because it's so fun to work on.
Right.
So
I'm enjoying it.
yeah.
My next thing that I worked on is Borealis Fox by Primitive Hair.
So good.
And it is on banana oil fabric. Can you see? Yep.
Yep, you're in frame.
So it's that fox's tail is chunky. Like
you worked on it a lot.
I worked on that foxtail quite a bit, and then I did a little bit down here on this, and I think I put in a snowflake. But yeah, I really enjoy working on it. It's a lot of fun. It's a paper pattern, which I'm still getting used to. I hit a page change, and it just scrambled my brain. Like,
oh, was there like
it's like right here. You can tell when I was just like, what? Like short-circuited.
Short-circuited.
So it.
Does it have, are you confused about like the overlap or something?
I think so. And like I took a picture of it and I put it in GoodNotes so I could cross it off on my iPad, and I just can't, like I have to go back and forth, like I have to look at it a million times, but we'll get there. So, but an exciting update.
Like
the best
The
update.
most exciting thing.
We purposefully put our banana oil projects back to back because we said earlier we hit 500 subscribers. Thank you so much again to everyone. And Christy at Banana Oil reached out to us and very, very kindly offered to send us some fabric for a giveaway for our subscribers. So, actually she said, keep it, give it away, do whatever you want.
Or a combination thereof.
Yes, so we're making the ultimate sacrifice.
The restraint.
Yes,
that
and
we
giving
are,
it away.
like,
Yeah.
Because it's taking everything in me not to hoard this.
Yes. And thank you, Christy. She's
Oh
so
my
kind.
gosh.
She sends the loveliest notes.
You're like the nicest human ever.
So nice. She sent us a self-portrait last time that we'll put a little picture of.
I love it. I love it.
So cute. Okay, so we are going to do a giveaway to celebrate our subscribers.
Okay,
so,
first though, like, she didn't just send a piece of fabric. She sent 3.
3. So nice.
3 pieces of fabric in different counts because, like, she said she didn't know what everyone would like.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's something for every stitcher. Like everyone. Will have something.
Yeah. So we're gonna show them. We'll do the standard giveaway rules first. So please be over 18, so we can ask for your address. We'll say what the kind of code word is in a second, but don't say the word free or win or giveaway. I didn't understand what that was really about. You know, I hear everyone say it for giveaways, and then Amity wanted to win this Charley Harper giveaway.
Oh my goodness.
And she's like, I need you to comment on this. So I did, and it was almost instant that I started getting like emails from, I don't know, bots or trolls or whatever it is.
Like, you won. I got the same thing.
It was it was relentless. Like, we might have won. I stopped checking those messages.
It's true, I did too. I was like, I can't.
Yeah, it was.
They even had a thing where they're like, we're so sorry, we can't get rid of this. Like, and
they apologized, and so yes, please don't say any of those words.
Yeah,
because the trolls are real.
They are. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah. So anyway, we have, and they're all fat quarters. So we have a 14 count Ada that Amity is going to show, and I'm going to get out of the way so you can see the whole thing.
I just want to show the whole
and how pretty it is. So if you would like to win this, please use the numbers 14. So 1 4. We'll show that.
We'll show both sides because
it's different. Yeah. And in your comment, after your comment, whatever works for you. So if you like the 14 count Ada, put 14.
Yep.
If you like the 16 count Ada that she's going to show us next.
Sorry, I was trying to find a safe place. I don't want to mess it up. I was trying to find a safe place to put it.
Yeah. Which is this beautiful blue-green.
Oh my goodness.
Put 16, so 1 6.
And then show both sides.
Oh,
sorry. Because they do, like, they're not exactly like rubber. You know, there's some variation on them.
I keep thinking about what I could put on those. But
I was thinking about it, and I was like, I have to stop.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna find the perfect pattern. I'm like,
be so sad.
Guess who won the giveaway? Me.
Yeah. Oh, weird. It's boomerang stitches again. Yeah. And then 36 count linen. So if you would like to win this, 36, like, it looks like the ocean or earth.
This is
so
like taking everything.
Yeah.
Everything in me to get it's
so pretty.
So pretty.
Yeah.
And she did just, I noticed, because we stalk her.
Not her. We
not her
Etsy store.
We do not stalk her. We stalk her Etsy shop.
Yes.
She did just do a little restock.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think I might do, if you just cannot wait, because this is going to be until our next video.
Yeah, we'll draw someone on our
next video. Well, we're going to draw before.
Oh, it's true. We'll announce on our next video.
Yeah. Maybe like the day before or something. Or we need a cutoff. Anyway. She, like I said, she restocked. So I think right before we upload, I'm going to screenshot what she has available in her shop right now. If you just cannot wait for the 3+ weeks it's going to take for us to film again, like, head on over there and just buy it.
I was like, we should not buy all these. We should leave some for other people. Because like immediately
the second
ultimate sacrifice. Yeah. Anyway, thank you, Christy.
Thank you so much.
Yes, so incredibly kind. So, best of luck. I'm already
How do
envious
we even,
of who wins.
Continue from that? I feel like okay.
Now we'll talk about other things, I guess.
Yes.
All right, now we're on to another long dog sampler.
Yep, this is the pointed fifth. I did not take it out of the Q-snap this time. it was just a pain.
Yeah.
I was lazy, but it's
You were efficient.
efficient.
Yeah.
The pointer fit.
See, it's more stitching time if you're not
That's
taking.
right.
See? Yeah.
Like Erinn said, long dog sampler on 18 count white Ada, and this is the one that I stitched with 42 colors instead of 5, like I normally would. But I say it every time. Frame is 3799, and all of the colored areas are Cosmo Floss. And I worked a lot, like filling that in and like just like coming over here.
But this is the bottom.
The bottom is, well, it's like
in there. Okay.
I have reached the bottom. It's like down here.
Nice.
Ish.
Yeah.
And my goal for next video is I'm gonna finish like the red column.
Yeah.
I think
That'd be nice, like a whole color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And right now I'm at 59.03%. I will say I threw my finish this by June goal out the window.
That was aggressive. Like,
well, I was like, I just have so many things that I'm starting and working on, and this year though is still my goal for sure.
Nice. Yeah. Okay, so my last whip that I worked on was Proverbs, Grandma and Eggs by Al Forrest Embroidery. It is, so I started this other second grandma over here.
So good.
The pattern on the clothes and like the variegation of I got the Al Forrest thread pack or floss pack. I love it so much. Like I keep showing Amity, like, look at this sweater. Look at this sleeve. I think it's so good. So I did that, and I did that chicken bird.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah, I'm in the bird herd now.
The bird herd.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm really loving it. I said this when I started it, but it was a proverb I had never heard before, but it means don't teach someone to do something that they already know how to do better than you. So don't teach your grandmother to suck eggs is the proverb. So I have some border left, and then the other grandma. 36%. So I was at 26% last time, and now I'm at 36%, and it is on, I cannot remember to talk about fabric, 28 counts. Bronze Age Lugana from Bestitch Me, and I get to say it 2/2.
I was like, you got to do more and say it. You got to do the hands.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and then
so
this
is my last whip.
Mm-hmm.
Currently my favorite.
What whip that you worked on?
Yes.
Time. Yeah.
Yeah. Portuguese Bird Sampler by Barbara Anders Designs, and this I feel like I made some revisions.
Yes.
And we'll show like the normal pattern and then the very blurry mock-up that I did. But I started working on, I had the border done, and I started working down in the corner. So this right here is like the alphabet, which I shocked myself.
You're going to do the alphabet. All right then.
Just the small one. And then this was a flower that was, I think that's the one that was in the bird's mouth at the top. And I just like copied it down. And then A for Amity. So you can see, I'll move this over so you have room to put it in. I am obsessed with this.
The border is so pretty, and it matches your grime guard so well. It's very coordinated.
That wasn't planned at all.
Not at all intentional, I'm sure. Yeah.
I'm obsessed with this. Like, I am not a monogamous stitcher, but
obviously.
But I feel like this is one pattern where I could.
Yeah.
Like, I could easily stitch this and not get bored. There's just so much.
Yeah.
I love the color. I did like a partial color conversion. Some, half called for, half different. I just am obsessed with it. And I don't think I said it's on 32 count Silvery Moon Lugana by Witchelt.
Very pretty.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I want to work on this right now.
How big is it when it's finished? Do you know the dimensions offhand?
Oh my goodness. I want to say it's like, well, I mean, this is an 11 by 17 Q snap.
How much?
I think it's like, I think it's probably like 20, 21 inches. Okay. Like it's not that much further, but it's almost square.
Yeah.
It didn't, I wanted it to be square so bad. And it didn't work out with like the way the border was, but
nice.
I don't know the percentage. Like I said, I did a ton of changes.
Yep.
But I have my stitches. I've done 6,235.
Nice. So. All right. Now, so those are our whips, and we're going to talk about plans.
Yep.
So, first thing is we'll pick our new whip of the weeks. So I had my husband pick yours.
Oh.
But I just read him names. I was like, and showing
Oh, this could be
pictures.
interesting.
I was like, you're gonna love it though. You're gonna be really happy.
Okay.
I was like, yep, just which of these do you want? And you, when I say this, you'll probably know. Be like, oh, duh, of course he picked that. He picked Ruby.
Oh
the
my
giant
goodness.
squid. Yes.
Okay.
Which is like, if you haven't seen it, we can show a picture of it. It's like a giant tapestry.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's the Emily Peacock tapestry. It's so good.
Yeah.
But I will have to carve out a solid couple days.
Yeah. If you want.
No, I will. I'm
to
excited.
pick a different one. You
No.
Okay.
I'm excited about that one.
Okay.
I need a push
There you go.
to work on.
There's the push you needed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so since my daughter picked last time for Erinn, this time I was like, it's only fair to have my son pick.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm excited.
And you could tell their personalities are so different. Like, my daughter was like, this one, like right away.
Yep.
And my son, like, he went through all the screenshots you sent. He was zooming in. He was like analyzing each one. And I was like, you gonna pick one? Like, and he literally went through every single one and like carefully considered. And he picked Cabin in the Woods.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
But he picked it because he the blue house was beautiful.
Aww.
And he said, I said, which one do you think Erinn would enjoy working on? You need to pick a whip for her to like focus on. And he picked that one because it had so many critters, and Aunt Erinn enjoys critters.
That's
so like
very
a
true.
lot of thought went into it.
Okay.
However,
that makes me happy because I really want to finish the main, not the whole cabin, but like the main part of the cabin.
well, I was gonna say I'm giving you a backup because
Okay.
you are traveling for the next month.
It is not very good for a plane. Like,
Yeah.
sorry, seatmates.
So my backup was actually gonna be the bells.
Oh, Quaker bells.
Quaker bells.
Nice. Okay.
Because I thought, like you said earlier, like that would be a good plain stitch. When you said that, I was like, yeah,
That's
we
okay.
agree.
Perfect.
So that
Aw.
is my backup. But yeah, I wanted to share that he.
I love that he was so thoughtful about it. Her kiddos are just the best.
I mean,
like,
they're pretty amazing.
they're
Minus
great.
the whole milk incident. This
Yeah,
one, they're pretty.
You know, still cute. Like, so,
Um,
all right. So other plans. So you'll have your starts.
Yep. I'm only gonna have 4.
What?
Only 4.
All right.
And I have shifted some things around.
Okay.
I have like my whole year planned out, and it is just chaos at this point. Like I keep shifting things, but
Well, that's good. I mean, if it was too regimented, it wouldn't be fun.
true.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I'm
for me.
shifting. No.
Yeah.
I'm shifting things because like I don't have fabric for something that I really want to work on.
Yeah.
Today.
There you
We're gonna
go.
look for it today. But my first new start, then starting next Saturday, is Frederika by Carriage House Samplings. And Frederick and Frederika, we'll put photos, are 2 of my absolute favorite patterns. I've had them kitted up for so long. And I was thinking, like, why have these been kitted up for so long? Like, I'm obsessed with them.
Yeah.
They're literally my favorites. And I think, like, because I love them so much, I got the MPI silk for them, the called for, and I'm
fancy.
I'm like, it's so precious.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why I'm so like nervous about it. I've stitched with other silks.
Yeah. Is it?
I don't know.
Oh, you sent me an Instagram. We'll find it and post it. Like, if someone that just finished. Oh, what's the one where, like, in a perfect world you would find me here with the something
With the
dogs and
dogs
the deer.
and the deer.
Perfect world. I forget what it's called, but we'll put it
It's
up there.
good.
And they were like, remember they said, like, I was so sad this was finished.
Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe
Are
I
you
don't
like-
want. I don't want to start because I don't want it to be over. I mean, that sounds like
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
I also
Plus-
was like hung up because I was thinking about stitching them in one piece.
You love, like, a Frankenstitch.
I love it. I saw it online. Someone had done it. I was like, that is genius. But
Yeah.
I did. The reason I'm bumping this up, it was supposed to be my last Saturday in March, and now it's going to be the next one.
Nice.
Curious Crafters, Carolyn and Anna, on their last video, showed their fully finishes of them, and stunning.
Yeah.
Like, I was just like, I'm doing this now. It has to happen.
Nice.
But I believe, I wrote it down, Carolyn did Frederick and Anna did Frederika, and they did them as gifts for their mother, and they had personalized it. So one of them had their mother's initials, and one had the year she was born.
Oh,
And I just loved it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm thinking that I'm probably going to do like Frederika will be my daughter's initials, Frederick will be my son's, or like their birth year or something.
That's cute. Or both.
Or both.
Get wild.
Yeah. But if you haven't seen,
We'll show them.
little plug
for Curious Crafters.
Curious Crafters. Like, they're one of my favorite Flosstube channels. I absolutely love them. Every time I see their video, I'm like, stop everything. I'm watching I'm watching this. This last video, they had so many lovely, like, fully finishes and finishes. A lot of birds. I forgot what flock of finishes is what they called it, and I was like, that is
that's
perfection.
great. Yeah.
I could not have clicked on that video any faster, but
they're in the bird herd.
they are. Yeah.
Very nice. I'll have to watch. I haven't seen that one.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you for the inspiration.
There you go. My next one, I said I was going to start this last video in plans. I'm very excited to start Autumn in the Pines by Rosewood Manor. I had it kitted up. I was ready to go, and then I looked at the pattern, and I think there are 9 different specialty stitches.
I was like, that's right. We were looking at it.
I don't think I'm going to attempt that on Ada. So I ordered a piece of Lugana to stitch it on, so I can.
Same colorway?
Yeah, same like dark green Huntress from the Stitch Me.
It's so pretty.
Not Huntress from Picture This Plus, which is
purple. Yeah.
No, green Huntress from the Stitch Me. So when that gets here, I will start that and attempt those stitches, which are fancy.
You can do it.
We'll see.
Yeah. All right. Next new start is either one or the other, depends on if I can find fabric. I'm either going to start the Tellem Emblem birds that I showed at our second floss tube, but I'll put refresher up here. I'm either going to start that if I find fabric, or Songbird Sampler by the Artful Offering.
Very nice.
Offerings. Yep. And then after that will be Bittersweet Village by Hello by Liz Matthews. And I'm excited. I think I have that one fully kitted up.
Ready to go.
Yeah. And other than that, my plans are Garden of Zig.
Garden of Zig.
I gotta make progress.
Oh, I am going to start, I forgot about this. I'm going to start Witch No More, which is in the book from Blackbird Designs called Sisters. And I think in our last video when I showed that pattern, I was like, no, this sister stitched it after she was accused of being a witch, but it was not stitched in 1692. It was... I'm terrible at history.
I
didn't either until I thought about it, and I was like, oh no, that's really wrong. It was designed as a sampler about that story. So there's my little fine print that was not a sampler from 1600s.
If you had not said that though, I didn't even.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna start that. I got the flosses en route.
Nice.
So, yeah. And you got your Sal Sundays.
Oh yeah, I decided that I'm in so many Sals right now that I need to make progress on, that I'm going to focus on Sals on Sunday.
I like it.
Just even if it's like a few stitches, like something just to make progress on them each week.
That works well because Ink Circles is Sunday too, right? So you can do Garden of Zig.
Yep.
2 birds.
Yep.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right. So that is it for the plans. We're going to talk about haul. I know some people hate haul, so if you are jumping off, thank you so much. If you are going to stick around, we are going to go through our haul now. So the first thing that we both have is Amity is now also in the Stitch Me fabric and Silk of the Month. So if you're in those and you have not looked at yours yet or haven't gotten them, now's the time to look away. So Silk of the Month, so pretty.
It is so
I
pretty.
love it. I knew you would love it because it had teal.
Teal and pink.
Yeah.
They're the same thing. Why are we both holding them?
Look
Look at all of them.
Look at
They're
this.
Legit the same.
Mine has one long one. Amity's. So yeah, I love these, especially like.
I love all of them.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I don't know if I can even rank them. I love them all so much. I don't know what I'll use them. Yeah, they're so pretty.
That's the fun part, though, of finding something to use them on.
That's true. There you go. And then I am in the 14 count Ada. Amity is in the 32 count Lugana.
Yep.
And this month was Vanilla Latte, which
we're gonna hold them sideways. So we can show them side by side.
They're kind of pretty similar for Ada versus Lugana. I'm gonna get mine a little closer. It's just like a very.
It's a very it's a light
cream colored,
but I think it'll be a really good.
It's a really good neutral. Yeah.
For sure, find something.
Look at that on that. Hey yo. Yeah.
It's really pretty.
Good job. Welcome to the clubs.
Thank you. I'm excited.
Yeah. And then the next one, so we both had like beets and turnips and things earlier. Now we both have raisins to talk about. Raisins from California. So our mom, and we talked about this, like going through our mom's, kind of craft stash before. I have such a vivid memory of her stitching a California raisin on a sweatshirt. And I remember it because she had that like waist canvas, is that what it's called, that you pull away? And she was furious.
She was so mad.
So mad because it was like ripping and it wouldn't come off. But like, it's like a core memory for some weird reason. And we looked and it finally gave up and just couldn't find those patterns anywhere. So some fool on eBay was getting rid of these for some reason.
I don't know why.
I know. So I have California raisins
classic.
Christmas. I have California raisins, I don't know, Congo wine. I don't know what this is.
That's the pattern on the back.
Oh, sorry.
You
Did I
didn't.
show it?
No,
Okay.
you didn't
Yeah,
show it,
okay.
but just be careful.
And then jam session. And look at them doing sports. Sunny days.
This one has more patterns on the back.
Oh, nice.
Or
Okay,
not
yeah.
patterns, but more
Designs.
Thank you.
I am very excited. The California raisins making a snow raisin
It's the best.
is definitely first up. I'm really excited about it. So
you found those.
Yes.
And then I was like, for whatever reason, looking at cross-stitch finishes on eBay and found some finishes.
she found the little ornaments.
Like they're
so cute.
The stitching is so, like, it's very good. I don't know who JH is, who stitched this in 88, but like, excellent job.
Yeah.
And we could also be friends. So I got 3 of them. They're just so good. And they were so, like, the amount of work. I know the amount of work, and these were not expensive. Like, I asked the seller, like...
I like the story.
The story, yeah. And I had another thing also that I asked, and they didn't know anything about them. I think it might have been, like, an estate sale or something, like, Yeah.
Look at that. See, that's
oh my gosh.
the 3 fewer that you have to stitch. You can, like, work on other ones now.
I know.
Yeah.
Now I can do the snow raisin next.
There you go. You're making a snow raisin.
It's...
Yeah.
I mean, it's a class. It's a great design.
Exactly. Yeah. You bought some other finished.
I did. Oh my goodness. I was so excited. I had gone on eBay to get some Charley Harper patterns that are already like, I already had them slotted to start this year, and then realized I might want to check and make sure I can find the patterns. So there's like one place on eBay that I typically go to, and as I was looking, I found a Charley Harper finish, not from this same seller. It just like kind of popped up because I had searched Charley Harper cross stitch or whatever, but it was one that I was going to start. I forgot the name of this now that I'm completely spacing on the name. I didn't write it down. It was one.
We'll look it up.
It was one I was going to start in June, but oh my goodness.
Look at them.
It is so, I can't even. It's just one of my favorites.
And the stitching on it is like,
it's so
perfect.
good.
Yeah.
I asked them because I asked the seller if they knew the background on it or anything, just because it would be fun to know, like if they did it or if like their parents or whatever.
Someone, yeah.
But they didn't know anything about it. They had bought it from I don't know if eBay, but from a sale that the person had labeled it incorrectly, saying it was needlepoint, and that's what they really wanted was needlepoint. And when it wasn't, they decided to pass it along. But I have never hit buy it now faster on anything in my life. What?
I watched the Cross Stitch the Globe about how to shop on eBay.
Oh, that's true.
To do that.
Sorry, Stephanie.
Now you know.
But like it was such a good deal.
Yeah.
Like I bought this for cheaper than I could have kitted it up for.
Yeah. There you go. And like you said, it's like you can do a new spot for that, what you were going to do.
Yeah. So yeah, I have an opening in June.
There you go. Very nice.
Oh my gosh. I wish I could remember the name. I feel silly. Like it's you ever do that? Like it's literally one of my favorites. Why can't I think of the name?
You've got a lot in your brain to go through all these things.
But
so
it's very like I'm so pleased with it.
Yeah.
Stitching, everything was phenomenal.
Very nice.
Yes. And then, like I said, I went to get my patterns. So I got 4 Charley Harper patterns, and I'll just briefly show them. Some of them are so old they're the photo, like.
Nice.
Yeah. We have gift wrap.
I love that one.
It's so good. I have this to start in December, obviously. The Christmas
or July. Could be July. Christmas in July.
Oh.
Yeah.
I could switch some.
You should swap something into the spot you were going to do that and do that in July.
I might.
Yeah.
I might do that. Because I have two, that'll make sense. I have 2 Christmas raccoon Charley Harpers I was going to do in December. So we'll break that up.
Is one the raccoons on the chimney?
Oh, you mean the Christmas caper?
Yes, I love that one.
Yeah. It's so good. I've only, Pam from Just Keep Stitching, stitched this forever ago.
Oh, is it on Instagram?
Oh, I don't know. Like it was like, I mean, it could possibly.
You got a bunch of
I know, I looked at that.
Fancy, what are those
It
called?
could have possibly been a few years ago she did this.
Okay.
But I remember finishing, she was like, it's no joke on these like bricks.
Yeah.
It's a lot of stitching.
And I'm looking at the back with all the specialty stitches. That's also no joke.
I can show the back, right? There's no pattern.
Oh yeah.
It's just like some specialties.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah. And then these, I might have these, I don't know if I have these scheduled, but we have Cool Cardinal. I love it. Again, with an older photo. And Cardinal Courtship.
That one's really good too. It looks very mid-century modern. Like little...
A lot of his style is.
Yeah.
But, so those are my Charley Harper.
Mm-hmm.
And then another pattern I got from 123 Stitch, which I had never seen, but this, it said in their description was Nashville Needle Market from last year.
Oh, okay.
But I
missed it somehow.
Missed it somehow. There's only a million things
That's
that come out.
That's true.
But it was a bird, so you'd think I'd have radar.
Yeah.
Carriage House Samples, Anna's Bird.
It's pretty.
It's so good. And on the description on 123 Stitch, I was cracking up. I think I sent it to you. It said, featuring a seabird.
One seabird, please.
One seabird. And I was like, what is this? But, Erinn, I read the pattern.
No.
I read it right here.
Heyo.
And it said, it's Anhinga?
I've never seen that word. We didn't look up how to pronounce that one.
No, but it's Anhinga, possibly. Waterbird.
Very pretty.
Yeah.
Seabird.
A seabird.
Are those fish?
Yes, they are.
Adorable. Okay. Next, we both have patterns on Etsy that we bought. We'll put them up here. So if you've not seen, Stephanie from Cross Stitch the Globe launched her Etsy store and has some travel photography that she's turned into beautiful full coverage.
I know, see?
Patterns? Yeah.
You said like...
I really thought full coverage just meant giant.
I literally think that it just means like...
Fully filled in, which makes sense. The definition of full coverage, yeah. So I
trying to be nice.
Yes.
It actually meant full coverage.
Oh, thanks. Thank you. So helpful. I got, I love Iceland. It's like top of my travel bucket list. So I got the Black Sand Beach photo and am really excited to start it.
Yep. Yeah. I got the Grand Teton National Park.
Very pretty.
And I'm impressed. Like, because I was looking, she lists like, you know, the count it's on and what size it'll be. And I was thinking like 18 count and it's going to be so small. Oh. Like 3.9 by 3.1.
Oh, that's adorable.
I know, but the amount of detail she was able to still like hold. I mean, you're not going to get like photo realistic.
Right.
You know, but it's like a very abstract, which like the perfect amount of detail is still, like, it is very well done. Very well done.
And congrats on opening your shop.
Yes, congratulations.
Yeah.
It's super exciting.
You got some more more birds.
Oh my goodness, I went crazy with the birds. Well, I was looking on Instagram, like I do.
As one does.
And was scrolling and saw Jess from Cross Stitching Smiles posted an update that I think it just said like weekend stitching progress or something. Like it didn't say the name of the pattern, but it had a bird. It had a really good bird. And I was like, what's this pattern? Yeah. And she sent it, she sent me, or, you know, responded with the designer, and I never heard of them, but it is Robin Pickens cross stitch. And Jess had mentioned, like, she was also stitching the autumn one. This was the summer one. And I was like, oh, a series of birds I'm in. Yeah. So I immediately went to the website and purchased all 4.
There you go. and then moved everything around so you could start. Do you have starts planned for them?
I need to get fabric.
Okay.
So pending, I know I'm gonna look.
Yeah.
Pending fabric, they will be starting soon. And I was like, do I stitch them all together? And I did like
checking all the boxes of this.
I like laid them out and I was like, I don't know, like they're facing the right way. I probably will stitch them separate. Yeah. And then just like swap them out for seasons.
That would be fun.
People do that.
I saw maybe the New Hampshire Stitcher. Someone they had a frame. It was magnetized, and then magnets on the back, and you just like pop it up. That's a really good idea.
That's assuming we'll actually finish things.
That's fair.
We'll do it.
Well, if it's in a frame,
do it. Yeah,
we can frame things. We got this.
But
yeah.
So then, briefly on this still, later on that same day. So I never heard of this designer. Excuse me. Later on that same day, I was watching Julie and Stitch's video, and she started talking about them.
Oh.
But she showed a different finish or a different pattern that I almost bought, and I was like, okay, this designer, is it new? Like, is this been around? I just haven't noticed. And then later on the next day, I got tagged on Instagram by the Curmudgeon Crafters, which are Kathy and Brianna or Brianna. And they were like something to the effect of like, At Boomerang Stitches needs to add this to her collection with like 1 million bird emojis. I got so excited. I was like, this is the best. And I was like, oh yeah, this is great. I actually bought all of these yesterday. But I so appreciated them like tagging me. Like, thank you for enabling me.
Yes.
Like, I love it.
I feel like there's like putting out a bird call.
A bird call?
Hey everyone, new bird.
New bird.
Yeah. Bird call.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
But anyway, I thought that was so sweet to like, and then while I was there, I also bought another pattern that does not have a bird.
Oh no. So she's gonna add a bird.
The middle. I am gonna change. I'm gonna change. I was gonna change the words in the middle, but hey, maybe a bird.
Why not?
Anyway, the next one is Peaceful Posy Wreath. Oh. And I just really like the design of it. It's like a Christmas wreath. Yeah. I'll put a picture.
I got just a couple of random all off-season charts. I don't know. Yeah. I was just like, hey, I like all these. So I got Search the Sky by Waxing Moon Designs, which says, may you never be too grown up to search the sky on Christmas Eve. I'm going to change this one.
Oh.
And I'm going to, so when we were growing up, our family always celebrated Christmas on Christmas Eve.
Santa came early.
Santa came a day early to our house. So I'm going to make it say, may you never be too grown up to search the sky on Christmas Eve.
I love that.
Yeah. So I'm going to do
that. I approve of that change.
Thank you, because I will need your help charting it. So
no, you won't. You're like a pattern pro.
False cross, yeah. I got Forest Snowfall by Country Cottage Needleworks because I just thought it was a sweet message and had a couple of adorable critters. And I like the border. I'm a sucker for a good border.
It's very pretty.
Yeah. I got Halloween Greetings from Primitive Hair.
Oh, I can just imagine the dirty fabric you're going to put this on.
Yes.
Do you have something picked out?
I have that like XJU Designs with the like splatters on it. I can't think of the name of it.
Yeah.
So I might do that. And then I got the Prairie Schooler February. Sorry about the glare. Really, I just want to stitch that groundhog. We have a lot of, we've said this before, we're neighbors. We have a lot of critters that kind of live between our houses. And we have some adorable groundhogs, including one that lives under our porch named Little Angry Face.
You have to have a photo.
Oh, I've got like a camera roll full of photos. I will post a picture of Little Angry Face so everyone, thank you, can see them. Thank you. So yeah, I want to stitch, there's 2 groundhogs. There's one there. So I'm going to stitch that groundhog.
The groundhogs are like your BFFs.
They're so cute, and he cuts up carrots for them every day.
Fresh produce.
They love carrots, and they love Colossal Berry Crunch cereal.
They're a little bit spoiled.
We love our critters around here. Yeah. All right, and then you got...
Oh, I got just a ton of floss. I wasn't going to show it, but like I got my floss for Garden of Zig. Symphony of Friendship. I finally found the stuff in stock.
The browns were sold out?
It was the green.
The green.
I had said brown, but I did end up getting the brown. I found the green on Color and Cotton, actually.
Oh, nice.
It wasn't Color and Cotton brand, but I got all my floss for Act of God, all the floss for the Tellin Emblem birds. I just need the fabric. and blue to stacks, but I'm going to
Nice.
change that.
That's right.
So I'm going to have a hank of silk for you gold.
Hey yo. All right, that
To-
works. Yeah.
to do something with. But
I got some color and cotton floss as well, and I am going to show it because I just like inadvertently made such a fun Halloween palette. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, look at that.
that color is you.
Fishnets, yeah. But yeah, I'll try the swirly thing. There you go. I just think it's like a fun, bright, but muted at the same time Halloween pattern.
Mhm.
So,
Palette.
thank you. Not pattern. Not pattern at all. And then, this is silly, but I'm going to show it. There was like a color in my head
Mhm.
that I had been looking for a floss, and I had not been able to find it for so long. And I finally found it, and
It's
it is
so
Stitchy
pretty.
Stuff Beach Glass. And I'm so excited.
I just might place an order to get some of that.
If you do, let me know, because I'm going to get more of it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's, yeah. I was looking for this
Mhm.
just like
It's so pretty.
bluish, greenish, bright kind of color. So I was really excited about that.
Mhm.
And then last thing on haul, you ordered a book.
Oh, I did. We talked finishes, I think, in our finish parade about the Pigeon Coop Designs book that they have pre-order, and it's Cross Stitch in the Forest. I was afraid I was going to get it wrong. Cross Stitch in the Forest, and I am so excited. I have to wait until July.
Oh no.
I can't.
Well, you wouldn't have had a start. You don't have a slot for it anyway.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. But I'm very excited. It looks all the sneak peeks he's shown have been great.
Yeah.
So,
All right, that's it.
that's it.
We did it again.
We did it.
We did it.
Oh goodness.
Thank you all again. We'll probably say this every episode, but
Every single one.
thank you. We appreciate you all. We're excited to be here and be doing this.
Mm-hmm.
And we're very excited to see what everyone else is stitching and what they're working on. Thank you again to Christy at Banana Oil.
Oh my gosh. I cannot thank you enough.
Yeah, for being so generous and for just her amazing art. It's so pretty.
She's an amazing artist.
Yeah. So thank
You
you.
know what we had talked about? I think we should just throw it out in the world, just
Okay.
in the universe.
I don't remember this.
You had mentioned a great idea for Christy.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I'm so excited.
This is not in the works, but
Oh no, it's not a
it
thing
should
yet,
be.
but we're just gonna put it out there.
just into the
I'm
universe.
just saying, if there was a banana oil fabric of the month, I'd be signed up.
We'd
Number
be
one.
like
Yep.
fighting for the first spot.
Yeah. I'll
Spots
sign
1
up
and
twice.
2.
We'll have
Yeah.
spots 1 through 4.
1 through
Yeah.
4.
No, but yeah, maybe we'll send her a message. I would do that in a second.
I would
Yeah.
already count me in.
Yeah. Yes, I'm glad you remembered that.
So
Good
no
call.
pressure, Christy.
Yeah.
But
We have a business idea for you. So yes, thank you to everyone. I was thinking like, oh man, I wish we had like a good sign off. Like some people have like,
yeah.
we're always like, how do we end this?
We're just
Kinda
like, awkward.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say, I hope you get to stitch today.
And I'm going to say nothing and agree with that.
All right. Thank you all so much.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
You mean like that?
Okay.
I rang a bell last time, remember?
Yes.
All right. Hey, Flosstube.
Can we start that again? I cleared my throat the second you... It's terrible. Why is it so horrible?
It's gonna be a disaster.
Now, puppy.
I'm crying. We're gonna be so red. Oh, yep.
We've been crying.
Amy made me cry.
Sorry. Oh gosh. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Don't make me laugh.
Oh no, I extra. Okay. It's so hot in here. Is it so hot in here? This is gonna be interesting. Oh, the table's squeaking at us. All right. Are you ready to be professional?
I have to get my tears. Oh my gosh. But for real, though, I'm gonna look like I just got done crying.
Yep.
Yep.
We have some sad news. Okay.
Okay, let's talk about something like boring. Like, I need to do laundry tonight.
The Dow's up today.
That's great. I do laundry for sure.
What? I thought you were paying.
Oh, he flaked out on that.
What?
I had to fold it the other night.
What? Take his money back.
It's true, I didn't pay him.
It's weird. You remember that your 8-year-old's not great at laundry.
I mean, he is when he does it.
That's about right. All right, I'm ready.
Dang
It needs
it.
to be serious now about cross stitch. Yeah. If you find you the whole video of that one.
Okay, gosh. I'm seriously red and puffy. What do I do about
Okay.
that?
I'm gonna stop filming. Hold on, I gotta sit this down. Ring the bell.
Okay.
Starting bell. Hey Flosstube.
Hi, Flosstube.
Welcome to our channel about cross stitch called HathawayStitchers. We are sisters, and Amity is obsessed with Anne Hathaway. So.
What? Why did you do this to me? I just got my face looking into
I thought of it. Anyway.
No, that's not the reason. I literally just got my face looking back to normal. Oh.
It just came to me. I couldn't not say it.
This is just going to be a blooper reel, I feel like. The whole
like 40 minutes of bloopers.
All right.
Okay.
Oh.
I'll just mix that in every once in a while.
Thank you. What was that? Oh my god. Okay. All right. Maybe go outside again.
I might have to.